Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. This afternoon we are broadcasting from USBank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis, bringing you semifinal girls state soccer action featuring the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights taking on the Orono Spartans. They come in as the number 3 and 4 seeds in this tournament. And the number 2 and 3 seeds in this tournament. Earlier today, Matamidi, the number 1 seed, beat Academy of Holy Angels, the number 4 seed, 2-1. That game was delayed. We're about an hour and a half. The start time was supposed to be at 2 o'clock on October 30th. It's now a little past 3:30. There were some overtimes in previous matches in the morning. But we're glad you're with us here at ParkTV 16 Sports. I'm Robert Christensen, happy to be bringing you along the play-by-play and any commentary that I have. And I think we can expect a great match here this afternoon, especially because these two teams met earlier one time back in September and they tied 1-1. So they are very evenly matched. They're the number 2 and 3 seeds. They know each other very well, having played each other way back in September, although I would expect both teams have greatly improved since then, having played so many matches in between. The keys to the matchup here for Benilde-St. Margaret's, everything starts with Amanda Cassidy. She is a state Miss Soccer finalist, senior midfielder, and almost all the offense goes through Amanda Cassidy in their quarterfinal matchup against Rochester Lourdes. She combined with the freshman Elizabeth Dietzen, both of them scoring a goal and each of them assisting on each other's goal. So you have the senior about to end her high school career. She's going to be going to a Division I school in Illinois, I think the University of Chicago at Illinois. And then you've got the grasshopper, Elizabeth Dietzen, who's going to take over for her next year. Very, very talented girls for Benilde-St. Margaret's. And we're about to begin here. Benilde is in white with the red lettering, and the Spartans are in the dark uniforms with the white lettering, and we're about to begin here. And Orono is going to kick it off from the 50-yard line. Hold on to your seats. I think it's going to be a very, very intense match between Orono and Benilde. I expect a lot of action here. And there's the whistle, and we're underway at USBank Stadium. Ball out of bounds. It's a little difficult to determine what the out of bounds markers are, but it's the orange reddish line, very thin, on the farthest outside of all the lines around the pro football sidelines, which are obvious. There's a shot in, and Anna Poland, the senior goaltender for Benilde, who had an excellent match against Rochester Lourdes, shutting them out last week, and she kicks it off. Nice kick out to the 50-yard line. Coleman there for Benilde trying to play it, but Orono controls. Now that's number 3 for Orono, bringing the ball up. That's Sarah Michael. She's a senior midfielder, and now that's taken over there by Benilde's number 6, Emily Olson, one of their outstanding defensemen on this soccer team. Now over to Frida Fortier. She's one of the sister pair, along with Stella Fortier, who's number 8. Both of them expect to see a lot of playing time tonight. Nice kick there by Allie Voss, just a sophomore midfielder. Opening minutes here, Coleman tried to take the ball away there, showing real aggressive offensive play there, but Orono continues to control early on here. No shots on goal. They play 45-minute halves. We're just 6 minutes into it or so. No shots on goal so far. Now, on the far side, that is Stella Fortier. And Amanda Cassidy now. She's number 7. Keep an eye on her. And between her and Fortier, they'll work that far sideline here in the first half. Great combination working that sideline as they try to move the ball up. And now we have a whistle, and it looks like a free kick coming up for Orono, relatively close to the Benilde goal. So first real scoring opportunity here coming up for Orono. comes the kick. It's going to be done by number 2. That's Riley Pruder, and the ball comes in, and it gets knocked out, but Orono still controls. Now that's number 16 with it for Orono. That's Tyler Pleeman, just a freshman herself. Both teams just feeling each other out here just a little bit. They haven't seen each other in almost 2 months on the playing field. Ball comes back out. Chasing it is Sophia Coleman, number 10. Now taken away by Cassidy there, trying to make something happen. Oh, excuse me, no, that's Dietzen, the freshman. We mentioned her in the pregame. That's Amanda, no, that's Emily Olson, number 6. Trying to get the ball up over to Dries, number 11, Sydney Dries. She's also just a sophomore, freshman as well. So lots of youth and experience for both teams on the field. Great balance. That's number 11 for Orono playing the ball, Megan Marzoff. And she'll chase it out of bounds and turnover. No, it will remain with Orono for a throw-in on the far side. Benilde clears the ball to midfield. They've really yet to control the ball here in the first 8 minutes. Now here comes Orono, number 16 with it, Tyler Pleeman again. Over to the far side to number 11, Marzoff. Shot on goal, Anna Poland, first save of the afternoon, an easy one, just a one bouncer, so she'll try to get things going. She rolls it out as Benilde tries to get some offense going. Now that's Cassidy. Back to Voss, number 3. She brings it over to the near side to Emily Olson, and now she gives it up to number 16, their captain, that's Danielle Gagne. She had a penalty kick goal in the quarterfinal against Lourdes to make it a 3-0 win. And I will note that all the quarterfinal matches were between Metro and outstate schools, and the Metro schools won them all. And the other unique fact is they won them all in shutouts. All 4 matches were shutouts in favor of the Metro schools. That's Dries now, number 11. Drew G's now to Fortier. Frida. Now over to the far side to Cassidy, being guarded very closely. Tight defense. Now Cassidy has a little room, and she advances the ball, trying to get it ahead to the freshman Dietzen. Dietzen is cut off there by Orono, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will favor Benilde, so they're going to get a throw in. Their deepest penetration into the Orono side of the field here. Throwing it in will be Fortier, Stella Fortier, trying to get it into Cassidy. And that's the combination. Cassidy goes down, and that draws a whistle, and we're going to get a free kick. Whistle was blown on Megan Marzoff. Here's the replay. And yet she trips her, so should be a free kick here. And it will be Cassidy doing the honors. So now a scoring opportunity, their first real one of the afternoon for Benilde coming up. Cassidy kicks it right at the goal, and the shot goes in the net. It's a goal for Benilde. I don't know if Fortier in front touched that ball, but Cassidy aimed it, hooked it right in, and it got right past the goaltender for Orono. Let's see if that touched any other Benilde player. Here is Cassidy. As I said, all scoring goes through Amanda Cassidy. Wow, what a shot. I don't think Fortier shot it, but Fortier did distract the goalie enough, and it just slips through. I think that's a goal unassisted to Amanda Cassidy. We'll listen for the official scoring. But at the 34-minute mark of the first half, 34 minutes to go, Benilde draws first blood, and they're up 1-0. Big goal there by Cassidy. You can see why she's deserving of a Division I scholarship on that kick. That was from way out, and it made it all the way into the net, and you can't score if you don't put the ball on net, and that's exactly what she did. All right, back underway here. Benilde now controlling it, as Orono now tries to clear it, and they do, but Benilde's back there. Gagne keeps it back in the Orono zone. Let's see how the Spartans respond here. Down 1-0 early, even though they dominated. The first time Benilde did get into their zone, they put it in the net. 1 for 1 on scoring opportunities. Great efficiency there. Now Gagne. Emily Olsen, number 6. Back to Gagne. Number 16, and now Poland. Over to the far side, and that is Stella Fortier. And that is Cassidy. Those two work very well together. And then you have Dietzen down in the far end. Those three together are a great scoring combination. Now Orono trying to get the ball away. And we got a whistle. And who are they going to call that on? On Benilde's number 5, Frida Fortier. So now another opportunity here for Orono coming up. Taking the honors for the free kick will be number 16. That's Tyler Plyman again. Freshman defender, and let's see, they got him lined up, and she's also going to try to put it on net or towards it. Now stopped in the middle by Olsen as she tries to clear it. Back around Pleeman for Orono, now headed there for Benilde. That was Dietzen. Out of bounds in favor of Benilde, so a turnover for Orono. Throwing in Stella Fortier. Look at that throw. That was 30 yards in the air with 2 hands from behind the head. That is outstanding. What a throw. Ball out of bounds now. That's Amanda Cassidy over there in the far end. Almost like a corner throw in. Now she gets it into Sophia Coleman, number 10, and down goes the Orono player, and who are they going to call that on? Oh, Coleman, I'm not sure of that call at all. Coleman didn't initiate the contact. The Orono defender did right there, and they call the trip on Coleman. I can't believe that. Nevertheless, now it's a kick for Orono's goaltender. And that is Claire Gagne in goal. She's a junior for Orono. And now the ball all the way back down in Benilde's zone. And that is Frida Fortier, number 5. Gagne now with it. Wow, what a breath of fresh relief that must be for Benilde to get that first goal in this big-time state semifinal soccer match. Here comes Cassidy, and not a pass ahead. Chasing it is Dries. Gets it back out nicely to Emily Olsen. She centers it in the middle, hit by Orono. Back out on top now, trying to keep it in is Frida Fortier, 5, and she boots it towards the goal, and she sails it wide and out of bounds. Good effort there, though, by Benilde, keeping the pressure on. So we're now approaching 15. Look at that shot, the power on that kick. Just missed by a little. It looks like a lot, but it really wasn't by that much when it comes to her foot angle. Okay, now Gagne will kick it off for Orono. And that's a big-time kick out towards the 50-yard line. That's Cassidy now. I will say Rochester Lourdes played much tighter defense on Cassie than Orono seems to be doing, at least early on in this stage of the match. Now Gagne coming up over midfield. She'll bring it up, play a little offense, and doots it ahead, trying to get it ahead to, I believe that must have been Dries. And it'll be a throw-in for Orono. Doing the honors again, number 16, Pleeman. She gets it in. Dries almost intercepted it. Dietzen over there trying to get the ball away and draws a whistle, and another throw in here for Orono. No, it'll be a free kick. Number 8 for Orono doing the honors is Emma Kosick, senior defender. She boots it off in the midfield and intercepted by Cassidy. And she's got a little room with her, looking for some teammates to catch up. She gets over the left side to Dietzen. Dietzen now with it. As Orono tries to get back on defense. Cassidy's free in the middle if they can get it to her. Good defense, though, on the perimeter by Orono. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like it will be Orono's possession, so no corner kick. Boy, an opportunity there. Whenever you see Amanda Cassidy with the ball and no defender within several yards, anything can happen on offense for Benilde. And now the kickoff there by Gagne. Orono, after dominating the first several minutes, have been on their heels ever since. And they've given up that one goal to Amanda Cassidy. Now ball, Fortier tries to chase it, unable to catch up to it. So now Orono has a chance inside the 20-yard line. Not sure what's happening now. We have some substitutions coming in for Benilde. Number 2, Ashton Lowenberg, also a freshman. Plays plenty of minutes throughout the season and in these playoffs. Excellent player for the Red Knights now coming in. Clock still running during these substitutions. Down to 27:15. You can see it on their screen there in our left-hand corner. 1-0 first half. Glad you're with us. I'm Robert Christensen, bringing you this semifinal state action from USBank Stadium in Minneapolis. Orono now with it, trying to get some offense going. They've only had one weak shot on goal so far. Now Cassidy has it. Watch her footwork here. Excellent dribbler of the soccer ball. Now that ball, not quite enough on it. Now an opportunity possibly for Orono. Now comes back free to Fortier. Was that Voss? I think that was, no, that was Fortier. Nice job by her to save that. Now Lowenberg chasing it. She's got the fresh legs, having just entered the match. Dietzen trying to get it with Cassidy. Benilde well positioned. Now here comes Orono. Cross midfield. Now Pleeman, 16 with it, being guarded by Dries. Sydney Dries does a nice job putting the pressure on. Now back out to Pleeman. Great defense by Benilde. Excellent spacing. They've got to be energized by getting that first goal. Now Cassidy, number 7, on the sideline, bringing it in. Has the other defenders on the back track there. Now to Fortier, and we got a whistle away from the ball. I can't understand what that call was for. Huh. Well, it goes in Orono's favor, that's for sure. It looked like Cassidy was setting up to try to score another goal there just inside the 20-yard line with room and the ball and players to give it to. But the whistle stops that, and Gagne will kick it off again here for Orono. Now Cassidy again with it. Fortier. Now Dietzen, those three on that far sideline, and down goes Dietzen. And what do we got is the call. No card, but it's going to be in favor of Benilde. Cassidy throws it in. Fortier. Tried to get it to Lowenberg. Ashton looking at it. Now Dietzen comes back around with it. Back out to Fortier. Fortier hits it. Blocked by Orono's. That number 8 now kicks it out of there for Orono, Emma Kosek. Now Gagne, nice move there. Wow, what a move there. If we can get that replay down the line when we have an opportunity. Great fake job getting away from the Orono defender. Totally fooled her. Now Fortier. That was amazing. All right, now Orono. Little open space there for number 22. That's Sadie Coltis, a junior midfielder for Orono. And another great save by Anna Poland coming up there bravely to thwart that. Risking the collision and everything. Nice. What bravery there by Anna Poland on defense for Benilde. Benilde has shown up to play. They seem very relaxed out there. Very experienced state tournament team. They've been here many times in the last several years. Now four-tier. Dietzen, also behind the back. I don't know what you call that move, but it's neat. Now Cassidy on the sideline trying to kick it ahead to chase it. And she did have a speed, and I think it's going to go out of bounds in favor of Benilde, and it is. So opportunity deep in the Spartan zone. Ball quickly thrown in. That's Lowenberg. Ball goes out of bounds this time. Now Orono takes over. Back to throw it in for Orono. Number 21, Jillian Cook. Sophomore. Now we have a substitution for the Spartans. Number 19 into the match, Audrey Rodenwald, junior defender. And coming out will be number 8, Emma Kosick. All right, Spartans throw it in. That's Watts, number 20 for Benilde. Megan Watts, also a steadying force out there on defense. Now that is Emily Olsen putting the pressure on number 6 for Orono, Gabby Herkus. Nice kick in there. Little opportunity there for Orono, but it goes out of bounds. And we're going to get a corner kick now for Orono. So this is the first corner kick of the match by either team, and obviously a scoring opportunity for Orono. Doing the honors for the Spartans, Riley Pruder, junior midfielder, right-footed kicker, will try to angle one in there and try to get an assist. Here as the ball comes, and chance there, saved nicely by Stella Fortier. Now another shot and another save by the defense. Ball's loose in the goal mouth. And Benilde swarms on defense to save it. Boy, oh, and there's a shove there by Orono. And that should draw a whistle. That maybe she can draw a card. My goodness. Number 9 for Orono here's the replay on the corner kick. You can see there was an opportunity right there. Missed the header, was 22. Coltis. Then Fortier gets her leg in front of that. Then another shot by Coltis, and it just dribbles its way through, and Anna didn't know what to do. Thankfully, I think that was Dries back there to save it. So Orono's best scoring opportunity of the afternoon comes with 20 minutes remaining, approximately 21 minutes in the first half. Nice shot there by, is that Frida Fortier who kicked that ball out of there? No, that was Dietzen. Nice. No, that was Dietzen. Tackling the ball away from Orono nicely. Oh, nice move there by Emily Olsen. Boy, all these players displaying excellent dribbling skills this afternoon for the Red Knights. All right, throwing it in now for Orono. Ball comes out loose. Could be an opportunity to take possession away. Gagne boots it ahead, trying to get it to Lowenberg. Lowenberg now chasing it. And we got a whistle. It's going to be on Voss. Emily Olsen with the trip. No, that was Voss. Allie Voss draws the whistle, and so now a free kick just outside the 40 coming up for Orono. And they boot it towards the net, and nicely defended there by the defense. That was Emily Olsen again. She is steady as they come on defense for the Red Knights. Now ball thrown in. Back on defense there. Now we got a whistle as Cassidy now hits the deck. So that's a turnover and a free kick for Benilde, and they don't waste any time now. Frida Fortier gets it to Sydney Dries, number 11. Dries now slowly gets it over to Stella Fortier. Fortier, number 8. Her pass intercepted by Orono. Now Dietzen in the middle, using her body well, like a basketball player boxing out to get a rebound. Really uses her body and her hips well to block those players out. I've noticed that in the last several games to protect the ball. Now the ball comes all the way back to Anna Poland. Over to the far side to Stella Fortier. And Cassidy trying to play it, goes out of bounds off of Orono's number 13, Maddie Sabatier. If you're just joining us, Benilde is up 1-0 on Amanda Cassidy's free kick unassisted goal from about 25 to 30 yards out at a 45-degree angle to the right of the goaltender. She hooked it in there to give the Red Knights the edge, 1-0 here in the first half. All right, Orono trying to get some offense going to tie this match up. Now Gagne for the Red Knights on defense, getting it ahead to Dries. Dries comes away with it, and now she's open in the middle. She's got Coleman on the right and Cassidy on the left. Now Cassidy in the middle, gets it back over. That is Dietzen. Dietzen tries to bring it up. Now Orono takes it right away from her. Nice defense by the Spartans. And now she's got some free room, but we called a whistle on Dries. Probably not a bad whistle to take. There was some momentum there, and she stopped that head of steam. Wow, coming with full steam ahead, and Dries just knocked her off her stride there enough to draw the whistle. Again, not a bad infraction to commit there. It kind of slows Orono down, but now they do have a free kick from midfield here. That's Pleeman. She takes a lot of those from that area of the field. Now Dietzen comes away with it, and she's got some room. And tries to get it ahead to Coleman, and almost does still. She tries to get it through. Coleman stays with it. Now Coleman with it, trying to stick with it. Oh, and Orono just came away with it. I love the way Benilde plays when they do that, because you just kind of keep churning with that ball, and sometimes it'll just end up in front of you no matter what, and you keep your balance, keep your wits about you, and you might have a great scoring opportunity. Very aggressive play by Benilde, continuing to push that ball forward. Excellent job. All right, now Dries. Cassidy to Frida Fortier, number 5. Now over to her sister Stella. Fortier now being chased by number 22, Sadie Coltis. Now Benilde, they're content. They're up 1-0. They'd love to get a second goal, but they're going to be very deliberate here. Very experienced, mature team. Now Megan Watts comes up and uses her body to get that ball to Dietzen, who gets it back to Fortier, now to Gagne. Gagne with it. Taking her time, now to the near side to Dries. No, that's Emily Olsen, my fault. Now Gagne, and she'll work it back around the other way. Just very deliberate. Watts to Stella Fortier, and then they'll kick it right back to Gagne. Just very steady. And it can drive, I would think, the Spartans nuts. Just can't getting the ball away. You start to get frustrated, make some mistakes, and that's how Benilde can maybe take a 2-0 lead here. Oh, nice pass there by number 22, Coltis. Keep an eye on her. She's really made herself known out there. Now here comes Coleman, 1-on-3, and she goes down, and we got to get a whistle there. Is she going to be okay? She does. She is limping a little bit, but she took a hard fall there. Here's the replay. And yeah, wow, right from behind, Orono just crushed her. All right, free kick now coming up for Benilde, and that is Amanda Cassidy. Gonna do the honors from 36 yards or so, right at the net, and she hooks it just to the side. So out of bounds, ball will be for Orono, and we have almost 14 minutes coming up to remain in the first half, and now some substitutions on both sides. Orono's number 2, Ashton Lowenberg, comes in. She was in earlier, and now Gagne will kick it off, and she lost it up to about the 40, 45. Orono trying to get possession once again. And Dietzen chases it. Now Emily Olsen clears the ball across midfield. Coleman trying to play it. You know, Coleman has really made her presence known, just getting in the way out there and pressing the ball. She hasn't actually dribbled the ball or passed it much herself, but she's really made her presence known there in the middle. Takes up a lot of room just with her way she plays, her style, and very tough. All right, now, Sydney Drees, number 11. She's got quick feet. Nice pass. That was demonstrated right there. She gets it to Dietzen. Dietzen now looking for some space, and she puts on a move. Here comes Dietzen trying to get it ahead to Cassidy. And Cassidy is double teamed, and it's taken away. Nice chance there for Benilde. Here comes Stella Fortier. She wants more. Here she comes on the outside. She'll center it, and it just goes off, but we're going to have a corner kick, I believe. No corner kick. I thought that went off Orono. Let's see. Here comes Fortier on the replay. And I guess no one touched it. I thought an Orono player there had touched it, but apparently not. So good call by the officials. And another kickoff for Gagne. 12:38, 12:37 to go. And this time she really kicks it out past the 45. Think about that, kicking a ball almost 50 yards. That is amazing. Okay, now Stella Fortier. Orono doesn't seem as aggressive on defense as they did in the first few minutes. It seemed to be just all over Benilde, but now it just feels like Benilde always has a little bit of space. And look at that nice move there by Emily Olsen. It does allow them to show their skills, which is beautiful to watch. Okay, now there is Pleeman for Orono trying to get it out of the zone. And Benilde throws it right back in. And that is Megan Watts nicely taking it away from the Orono's number 9 with it. That was Sarah Johnston, a senior forward. And ball out of bounds to Benilde. So we're approaching 11 minutes remaining, less than a quarter of the first half. Benilde up 1-0. Winner will play on Friday, November 2nd at 10 a.m. right back in this building, USBank Stadium, and they'll play Matamidi, the number 1 seed. Looking at the state rankings here, Benilde, at least from what I see off maxpreps.com, has Benilde number 9 and Orono number 4. But right now, Benilde has the lead on the number 2 seed in the tournament. Orono trying to get something going here. That's number 2 for Orono. Now a throw in for the Red Knights. Grenier now going to try to play it, and Poland comes up to settle things down. She picks it up. Anna Poland having a great state tournament. Following no goals against Rochester Lure. That was played out in Prior Lake High School. Beautiful campus out there in Scott County, Minnesota. But tonight they are at the USBank Stadium, home of the last Super Bowl, home of the Minnesota Vikings. It's got to be a thrill for them to be on this field playing. Now out of bounds, we got a whistle on Orono, so a free kick for Benilde. 9.5 minutes to go. Here's that replay. Yeah, she came right up from behind. Boy, I've been noticing that's a lot of Orono's tactics. It's coming up from behind and just leveling the Benilde player. It looks scary because when you watch a hockey game, those types of checks are absolutely illegal, but in soccer, no. Although they are illegal, but they're not as serious. They're not like penalty minutes or people getting thrown out of games. In hockey, that's how people break their necks. But here, there are no boards, so it's a little less dangerous, and they're not going quite as fast as in hockey either. Still a dangerous play, nevertheless, I think. Achilles tendons, ankles can get broken. All right, now Megan Watts. Over to the far side to Stella Fortier. She owns that sideline from about the 20 down to the other 20. Now she tried to get it up to Cassidy or Dietzen, and down goes Coleman this time. She was manhandled by Orono. Orono plays rough, but it's not working in their favor whatsoever. Here, look at this move. Coleman just going down. Well, I don't know. That might have been, she may have fell on her own on second thought, so I apologize. But I will say Orono has been playing a little rough. Not terribly, but they have been playing a little rougher. But now a free kick for Amanda Cassidy, and this is about the position, maybe even a little closer, where she scored the first goal, and here it comes right at the net, and oh my goodness, almost caught the inside corner. That was Stella Fortier that had a chance right there, and it didn't go off her, but it went off the Orono player right there, number 15, Vivian Rohr. So now a corner kick, and who's going to be doing the honors? And they take the short route, and they bring it up to Fortier. She tries to get in the middle. Coleman heads it. Now Orono takes over. Fortier gets in the way. Emily Olsen comes up to put it right towards the goaltender. A little dicey, and there's what I mean about Coleman. Just getting herself in the mix, making things happen, and she almost made the goaltender for Orono flinch there. That is one of the great valuable things about her being on the field. Nice job by Sophia Coleman, number 10 for Benilde. Okay, now Sydney Dries with it. Nice back and give and go there, and that goes out of bounds off Orono. Nice play by Dries and Emily Olsen. That combination on the near side on defense. So you start to recognize these tandems and these trifectas of the players and how they just get used to playing on the same side of the field, and they really seem to know each other's tendencies. And when you watch them enough times, as I have, you start to recognize these things, and they're really, really neat to watch. And it's not by accident. They've worked very, very hard to create those dynamics among each other. Okay, now Sophia Coleman heads it nicely there, right to the Orono player, unfortunately. But Benilde doing a nice job. Dietzen, there she is, using her body to block the defender. Coleman in there making things happen. Kind of like a center in hockey, gets in the middle of the goal mouth and, just gets in the way and tries to get a garbage goal, create havoc in the middle, and possibly a goal. That's how I would equate Sophia Coleman and how she plays center forward for Benilde. Okay, now Amanda Olsen, or Emily Olsen, excuse me, they're playing it for Benilde. And there's Emily, fighting with number 9 for the ball, Sarah Johnston. And Gagne, look at her, the captain. She almost lost it. Even though she did, sort of a hiccup there, she was able to recover. Just great maturity. Just chill out there. There's Coleman, forcing the issue every time. That just frustrates Orono. Just makes it that much harder to get the ball up. I mean, they're not even getting the ball into the zone for scoring opportunities very often so far. Benilde has just shut them down on defense. Spartans just have 2 shots on goal, 1 corner kick, 0 goals. Now we're under 5 minutes here to go, first half. A little darker in the stadium. It was sunny earlier when we started, and of course this is a very open stadium, lots of windows. Half the ceiling is uncovered basically, so it allows in a lot of light, and you can tell when the clouds come in, you can feel it in the stadium as well. All right, Orono looking to get some sort of scoring going, but there is Stella Fortier to take it away. And out of bounds again, Orono just trying to get some relief. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half. We have a nice crowd here. They're all on the other side of the stadium, so they won't let you sit everywhere, but they give you half the stadium for both teams. And for all the teams that are playing in the state tournament today. And this is probably the 4th match they've played already today now, I think. There were 2 this morning and 2 this afternoon. All right, now back to Gagne, and we're at 3.5 minutes to go. Both teams would love to get one more goal here before half. Obviously, Benilde would love to go in with a 2-0 lead, and Orono would love to tie it up and get some momentum going into the halftime break. All right, now a throw-in for Orono's number 21. That's Jillian Cook, junior midfielder. Now over to number 14. That's Anna Tissar, a junior, and now Orono has possession, and down goes the Orono player. Hard. Going down was number 11, Megan Marzolf. Here's the replay. So now an excellent opportunity here. It's not going to be a penalty kick, is it? No, I don't. Is it outside the box? Just barely. Wow, that could have been dangerous. I think if that was inside the box and that orange line right where the ref's right foot was, that's the penalty box, but it's going to be a free kick. Directly head on here, so a great opportunity for Orono to tie this up right here. And doing the honors, number 9, Sarah Johnston, and she kicks it, and it goes over the crossbar. And that draws a big round of applause from the Benilde faithful in the stands. Here's that shot, a lot of pace on it, but just sails over. So bullet dodge there by the Red Knights, and there are now 2 minutes remaining in the half. Oh, here's the takedown again. Trying to see who that was. Was that? Yeah, it is close to the box. Boy, they dodged a bullet there. Big time. Great camera work by our ParkTV 16 crew here. Bringing you all the images now. Benilde trying to clear the ball. 1.5 minutes to go. There's Dietzen now getting it back to Emily Olsen, and Gagne now boots it up, trying to get it to Coleman. Now Frida Fortier heads it ahead to Dietzen, and she catches it first, and she pushes it ahead. Coleman now chases it. Look at Coleman go. She's going to go after it. Look at that. Chasing it down, almost catches up to it. Great effort there by Sophia Coleman. Now, Cassidy. Oh, down goes Stella Fortier, that was. Boy, they are laying it all on the line today, Benilde is. And now, great job there by Sydney Dries to boot it away. She's going to have a strawberry on her knee after that. And then she goes down again and kicks it. They are leaving it all on the field this afternoon here. The Red Knights are. Great soccer action from USBank Stadium. Now 30 seconds to go. Benilde kicks it to midfield, and Allie Voss heads it. Now back to Voss, and she boots it to the near sideline. Dietzen chasing it. Oh, she almost came away with it. She got her foot on that ball at waist level. That took some balance. Now 11 seconds remaining. So despite almost having a penalty kick a few moments ago, Benilde staves off that last amount of offensive pressure, and now we hear the horn to end this first half. Benilde-St. Margaret's leads 1-0 on Amanda Cassidy's free kick unassisted. Come on back for the exciting second half.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 on location from USBank Stadium. We are bringing you semifinal girls soccer Class A action featuring Benilde-St. Margaret's and Orono High School. If you're just joining us, we're about to begin the second half, and in the first half, Benilde-St. Margaret's got on the board first by Amanda Cassidy's great free kick from the side at about 25 yards away. She hooked it in there, bended it like Beckham. Unassisted goal, the D1 star for Benilde and Miss Soccer finalist. making her presence known, putting Benilde up 1-0 against the number 2 seed Orono Spartans. And we're about to begin the second half. Benilde will control the kickoff. They're in white with red lettering. They'll be going from our right to our left. You can see Amanda Cassidy on the near sideline by the number 50. Keep an eye on her in the second half. We'll see if Orono changes any tactics. They were pretty bottled up for most of the first half on defense by Benilde. Benilde played really, I would have to say, their best half I've seen all season long. See if they can keep it up and get into the state final once again against Matamidi, who won earlier this afternoon 2-1 over the Academy of Holy Angels. Anna Poland was in goal and still remains in goal, is yet to give up a goal in this tournament. Okay, now Benilde picks up where they left off with Cassidy on offense around the 10. And she's trying to get by all three, and she kicks a left-footed shot, and it's going to be tried to save by is that Voss over there, and unable to catch up to it. So right away here in the second half, Amanda Cassidy brings that ball in deep into the Spartan zone and puts the pressure on. Great start for Benilde. Now kicking it off for Orono will be Gagne. And she gets it out to the 45. Dietzen tries to control it for Orono, but now Stella Fortier tries to get it ahead to Cassidy. Catching up with it there for Orono's number 21. That's Jillian Cook, gets it to Gagne, and quickly now out to midfield. Orono needs to get some offense going here if they want to get back in this match, and now that is number 5, Frida Fortier with it. And she boots it ahead, and chasing it there for Benilde was Ashton Lowenberger. Gets the start here in the second half. She came off the bench in the first, but had plenty of playing time in the first half, but starting here the second half. Now Fortier trying to get it. Little push from behind. Goes undetected by the referee. Now Stella Fortier to Amanda Cassidy. Tries to get it further ahead to Lowenberg. Ashton Lowenberg chasing it now. Cassidy. Now number 11 for Orono, Megan Marzoff. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Spartans, and throwing it in will be for Orono. That's number 21 once again, Jillian Cook. Cook throws it in, gets it ahead there to number 22, Sadie Coltis. Now a push, and it's going to be a free kick. Whistle goes against Benilde, so now Orono getting an opportunity here early in the first half. And Pleeman takes a big shot, and it's off the mark, but Poland plays it anyway, and she'll bring it up. Here's that replay. Number 16, Tyler Pleeman, looking to get a goal. A little far out on that to take that attempt. I'm surprised she didn't try to work the ball in more. Maybe a little anxious. They got to be feeling the pressure since these two teams met earlier once this year. And they tied, and it was only 1-1, I believe, on the tie. So not a lot of scoring is going to happen, if history is any indication. Okay, now here comes Orono with a chance. Nice defense getting in the way as Danielle Gagne to block that. Boy, she runs that defense in the center. Not surprising, she is one of the tri-captains for the Red Knights. In this 2018 soccer campaign, they are 1/2 away from the state tournament final. Now, number 2 for Orono takes a shot at it, and the centering pass goes into the net, and a goal by Orono ties it up. Number 2 for Orono set that up beautifully. Here's going to be the replay. Riley Pruder. And lo and behold, with 36:04 to go, let's see who got their foot on it. Was that Pleeman right there? What a shot. Who was that? I can't read her number, I apologize. But that was outstanding how she got her foot on that ball. I think that was number 6, Gabby Herkus. Almost a fluke. There's only one way that ball could have got in, and she put her leg up there and got her foot on it at waist high, and it directed it right into the net. Really nothing that Poland could do. So now we have a match here. 1-1 is your score. 35 minutes, 40 seconds to go. So Benilde will have their work cut out for them yet tonight. All right, back there to play it is number 5 for Orono. That's, of course, Frida Fortier. Now they get it ahead.
Number 3, Sarah Michael.
The goal scorer was not number 6, but number 3, Sarah Michael. But Riley Pruder was the assist person on that, and that was really, boy, they both made outstanding plays. Both Pruder and Sarah Michael getting her foot on that ball amazingly. But it was set up by Pruder, so that was a well-deserved goal by the Spartans, and this is why these two teams are number 2 and 3 in the tournament. Okay, now Benilde, can they answer back and get the momentum back in this match? All right, let's see. That's Dietzen. Gets it ahead. Lowenberg, Ashton trying to get it. Orono takes it away nicely. That's number 11 with the steal. Megan Marzoff. Now ahead again. Orono takes a shot and they score! My goodness. Unbelievable. Left-footed shot finds the inside of the post. Number 9 for Orono gets the shot, and that got right by the defense there and gave her the opportunity, and Poland sprawling to try to save it. But number 9 is Sarah Johnston, the senior forward. Just within 2 minutes of goal number 1, now has Orono up 2-1, just like that, and that is a big blow to Benilde. Now they are going to have to find their resiliency and try to come back here. Wow, what a turn of events. After dominating the first half, Benilde gives up 2 quick goals. The only good news about that is that there's 33 minutes and 54 seconds to get back in it. But they've got their work cut out now. And here comes Amanda Cassidy. And she's got some room in the middle. She splits the defense, tries to get it ahead to Lowenberg, who kind of stopped running there for a second. But she didn't want to get off sides.
Number 9, Sarah Johnson.
And that is Sarah Johnson is the official.
Assist awarded number 14, Anna Tizar.
And the assist from Anna Tizar. So 2 great assists and goals by the Spartans, has them up 2-1. Now Fortier with it, back to Gagne. Gagne back to Emily Olsen, and now ahead, trying to get it to Eli Voss. Voss now gets it back. And Emily Olsen now, number 6, gets it ahead to Frida Fortier, but that's knocked away by Orono. So now you're gonna see a change in tactics, I think, by both teams. In the first half, Benilde with that 1-0 lead was content to just play keep away and just play very deliberate, but now they're gonna have to play with a little bit more anxiousness. And now we got a free kick for Orono, a chance to get a 3rd goal here within the first 15 minutes. Let's see, yeah, a little push there by Dietzen. She's like, what? But she was using her hips there, so the official right there on the call. So now a free kick coming up. I believe that might be Sarah Michael, who got goal number 1. No, it's Preuter, number 2, got the assist. She'll do the honor. She kicks it right at the goal and right at Poland, who makes the save. So now here's that replay. And so they just kind of parted the Red Sea, so to speak, and it went right by the wall that was built and right to Poland. So nice job on defense by Benilde. Maybe something they can build on here. And now Dietzen to midfield. Frida Fortier tries to get it ahead to Lowenberg. Now ball comes out, played by number 11, Megan Marzoff for Orono. Now kicked ahead by number 14 for Orono, Anna Tessar. And Poland comes up with it. 31 and a half minutes to go. Approximately in this match. Now Pleeman for Orono comes up. And nice job trying to get it ahead to Cassidy. And it's knocked away. Now to Dietzen. Dietzen, the freshman, unable to handle it. And playing defense goes off of her. Kick attempt by Sadie Coltis for the Spartans. My, what a turn of events. I did not foresee this coming up in the first, second, beginning parts of the second half, that Orono would get 2 quick goals. All right, here comes Orono once again. They have, oh, look at that back pass. And in on it. And no penalty. Ref says stand up and play. Orono wanted a penalty kick there on the tackle from behind. And that is amazing. The Orono player now limping, who got tackled from behind. I believe that's number 9. My goodness, that could have been a huge call there, but no call by the official. Saves Benilde. Yeah, that was number 9 on the pass, but the pass, and Sadie Coltis has done that before, where she just kicks it behind the back pass, I guess is the best way I can explain it. That's exactly how you explain it, a behind the back pass. And that sprung Johnston in all alone, but Benilde on defense gets back to tackle that ball away. Wow. All right, meanwhile, play still in the Benilde zone. Momentum clearly has shifted towards the Spartans in this semifinal match. Benilde's gonna have to dig deep to try to tie this up. And there's Coltis, who had that beautiful pass that almost worked. Now goes out of bounds as Cassidy watches it. So, all right, a chance for Benilde here to reset with 29 minutes to go in the match. They're just down 1. This is where leadership comes into play to get the team back on track here mentally. Ball comes up to Cassidy. Now to Allie Voss, over to Frida Fortier. Fortier now gets it ahead. And there's Sydney Dries now. Dries in the open space. Now ahead to Cassidy. Just let her just by a little too much, but comes back out to Dietzen as Benilde still controls. Benilde, Dietzen tried to get it to Dries, and that pass just a little off the mark. Orono kicks it out of bounds, so Benilde will retain possession. So now they're starting to look a little better here on offense. Dries has a little difficulty with that one. Now they try to get it into her again, and number 3 for Orono, playing great defense, Sarah Michael, who got goal number 1. And she caused a free kick for Benilde, and Cassidy will go over and do the honors all the way from her normal left side. Cassidy boots it in the middle, headed and by Dries, but right to the goaltender Gagne for Orono, and an easy save on one bounce. But Benilde's best opportunity here in the second half, so they hadn't really had too many, with Orono scoring twice early on. So let's see if they can right the ship here. They cannot afford to give up another goal in my estimation now. Now Cassidy chasing it, trying to keep it in, and they do call it out of bounds. Good call from my vantage point up high here at about midfield. She was just, I thought she had it right there, and then she couldn't keep it in bounds. There it went out. Great hustle, though, by Amanda Cassidy. Now throwing it in. Orono, and right away take it away. Allie Voss. Nice job by Voss on the steal. Dietzen. Emily Olsen back to Dietzen. The freshman. Now Stella Fortier. Coltis chasing her for Orono, getting ahead to Cassidy. Cassidy with it now at the 40. She tries to bring it across, gets it back over to Fortier. Frida boots it down the sideline, and there's Dries open on the right side. Dries with it. Still trying to control it. Now she gets double teamed and gets it back out to Emily Olsen, who puts it back in the middle. Now Coltis for Orono trying to advance it. Oh, ricochet. Bad luck for Benilde. It went right off the head or shoulder of 14 Tessar, but she now gets it in. And boy, Orono being very opportunistic there. And the ball comes out. So, boy, Orono showing lots of intensity as number 13, Maydi Sabatier throws it in, the junior for Orono. And Sabatier boots it towards the middle. Oh, and that ball goes right off Megan Watts' head and right back at Poland. So another scoring opportunity as the shot by Emma Kosek right there goes off. But then it goes right to an Orono player. So just serendipity. And now Coleman out in lead on the other side as she chases it. And Orono's number 5 catches up to it and keeps it in bounds. Great defense by the Spartans. 20 coming up on 25 minutes to go here. Still plenty of time, just down 1. Boy, the Spartans look like a different team here in the second half so far. Making their own luck with the hustle. Both teams playing actually very well overall. That's why it's only a 1-goal differential. These teams tied in their one meeting earlier this year in September. All right, Emily Olsen back to play it, and it goes out of bounds. And they'll get a throw in. And stolen by Orono. Wow, great play there by number 6, Gabby Hirkis. So Orono now seems to have a little more quickness in their step, seems to be anticipating the ball just a little bit better than Benilde right now. Benilde on their heels, and I can understand it's a shell shocker to get 2 goals within a few minutes in the state semifinal. Somehow got to dig deep and find something to do to soar here. There's nice effort there by Stella Fortier. Boy, these girls are tough. Ball out of bounds now to Orono. Throwing it in will be Jillian Cook. Now we have some substitutions. 2 new Orono players coming in. Number 9, Johnston, and number 15, Rohr. Now the throw in here to Coltis. Coltis now trying to get it over. That is almost intercepted by Dietzen for Benilde. Now number 7 playing it. That's Tess Bazil, just an 8th grader for the Spartans out there on the field. And now Coltis, he does that behind the back pass. That's what I call it. Now Gagne takes it away, the senior captain. Now Dietzen tries the lead pass it ahead to Dries. And Dries, number 11, comes away with it. And she's got control now with Cassidy in the middle. And she gets it to Cassidy. Beautiful touch pass. Cassidy trying to make things happen, and she trips over her own feet there, unfortunately, but gets right up. Now intercepted there by Allie Voss. Nice job by Voss to step in there for Benilde. We've got us a match here. Hold on to your hats, folks. This game is not over. Here comes Dietzen on the left side now. She cuts in the middle, unaccosted. Now she runs into some defense, and down she goes. Voss tries to catch up with it, overruns the ball. Now Orono's number 7, nice nifty job there again by Tess Bazil, the 8th grader, showing nifty footwork. You can see why she's out there at such a young age. Great skills demonstrated there. Now here comes Benilde's Dries. She slides for it, and it goes out of bounds, and in favor of Benilde. So no time to panic, still 22 minutes or thereabouts remaining. Now coming into match for Benilde's number 9, Erin Long, and she comes in for Coleman, so keep an eye on that substitution. Erin Long in the past matches that we have covered here at ParkTV 16 Sports, she's played quite a bit, and I have not seen her out there. So, and she doesn't look injured. So now some fresh legs as the game gets later and later might make the difference. Now that's Dietzen out there. She gets pushed around, and we're going to have a corner kick. Yes, we are. Great job by Dietzen to cause that. And now Sydney Dries, number 11, will go over to the corner. And an opportunity here for the Red Knights at 21 minutes. Dietzen right in the middle of that goal mouth, but they decide to play it out top instead of going right for the goal. And there's a shot right at the goaltender, Claire Gagne. Easy save. There's the shot from way out. She was in perfect position to make that save. Now ball back in the Benilde zone. Megan Watts tries to play it. Goes out of bounds. Now it's kicked in by number 21 for the Spartans, Jillian Cook. And Poland makes the save, and now she throws it out to the far side. Allie Voss with it. She gets it back to Emily Olsen. Now Voss trying to get it ahead to Dries, but she went the wrong way, or where she thought she would go. Now below 20 minutes. Over halfway through the second half. Benilde only with a shot or two on goal here in the second half. Actually 3 for the match, as opposed to the Spartans have 8 and before halftime. So that tells you the difference. At halftime, the Spartans only had 3, but they've had 5 here in the second half, and that really is the difference. 2 of them are goals. Gagne now boots it down way past midfield. Gagne kicks it deep. Now to Cassidy, who's out there. She heads it and goes down. And that draws a roar from Benilde, but no call as Cassidy slow getting up. Here's the replay. What a great pass by Gagne, and she just takes a body blow after she heads it. And that's a no call by the refs. So this late in the game, they're gonna let them play a little bit here. Refs don't want to decide it. Now Dietzen to Dries. Little trouble controlling it, and she's able to get away with it, and they called her with the push. More boos from the Benilde section right here. I don't know. Ref made the call there. Just as I thought they weren't going to get involved, they are getting involved. All right, now Spartans with it. That's number 21, Jillian Cook. Nicely coming up there to steal it was Aaron Long. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Benilde. So Benilde starting to get some momentum here in the second half. Aaron Long making her presence known. So an excellent substitution for the coaching staff of Benilde, led by Scott Heiling Christie. He has an excellent record in these state tournament matches. On the far side, Emily Olsen gives it up. Now Fortier comes over to stop it. Nice job by Fortier to stop the momentum. Now a throw in for the Spartans, and they don't seem to be in any hurry here. That's number 19 with it on the far side, Audrey Rodewald, junior defender. And now we have a substitution as out comes Coltis, which I'm sure the Red Knights are not sad about that. She has been a problem for them. Now Orono, haven't had the ball in the offensive zone for a while. Dries trying to catch up to it, but nice job by 21 Cook coming up there to stop it. Red Knights, though, control it once again. Lead pass off the mark. Now coming up to play it. That's Stella Fortier. Fortier now, centering pass, ooh, a little off the mark there, but Benilde still recovers. Megan Watts now with it. To the far side, Emily Olsen, nice move there. And Megan Watts now will boot it down, and she gets to Cassidy. Nice pass, Cassidy to the far side to Erin Long, and she's gonna catch up with it and have some chances. Here comes Erin Long, puts the move on the defender, puts another move on the defender. She's got room, and she's gonna kick it, and didn't get a lot on it. I would have liked to seen her just take a hard shot there. Oh my goodness. She really had a chance. It's hard to see the angle right there, but tough, nice diving play. Great opportunity though. Reason to be encouraged if you're a Benilde fan. There's Erin Long. She is making her presence known. Now ahead to Cassidy. Cassidy double teamed, and she comes to the far side, and a centering pass. Long almost got up to it. Long and Cassidy trying to work in tandem now on the offensive. Dries tries to catch up with it. Now it comes back out top, and Stella Fortier has it. Clearly Orono is in more defensive mode now. And here comes Fortier with 15 minutes approximately to go. They are more in a prevent style, it seems to me, or they're running out of gas, but I think it's probably the former. Now Megan Watts gets it ahead to Cassidy with Long on the right side. Cassidy now to Long. Oh, and she can't quite get it. She was kind of leaning the other way. And Orono will take over, now under 15 minutes to play. Clock starting to become a bit of a factor now. Both teams, the whole crowd's very quiet, sitting on their hands here. Very exciting soccer here from USBank Stadium. I'm Robert Christensen, happy to be here with ParkTV 16 Sports on location. If you want to see any of our productions, go to parktv.org, O-R-G. You can find them all there, or go to YouTube. You can find them there as well. All right, here comes Benilde once again. Emily Olsen, or Stella Fortier tries to get in. Now free to her sister. Back over to Danielle Gagne now, way up. Gagne. Oh, and her pass caught her teammate. I think that was Dries leaning the other way, but they're back to take it away as Megan Watts. She's been very steady on defense. Number 24, Benilde. There she is. Nice move there. Now back to Gagne. And Gagne now looking ahead, trying to get the ball up there. Nice forechecking for Orono now, causing a bit of a problem here for Benilde. Erin Long trying to get it. Megan Watts now kicks it out of bounds, and now Orono will have a throw in deep in Benilde territory. Ball in, Gagne now up to Dietzen. Ball gets away from her. It's number 16 for Orono's, Pleeman. Tyler Pleeman. Now Gagne kicks it down the middle. No one home there for Benilde. Dietzen almost takes it away. So a little bit of a lull here, I think, as Benilde maybe is trying to catch their breath. They were putting on quite an effort there the last several minutes, but getting late in the game here, I'm sure they're getting tired. Both teams are. They've been running for almost 2 hours. There's the bracket. Matamidi, there they are waiting. Friday morning, 10 a.m. The number 1 seed in the tournament and the favorite. And now Orono's number 7, Tess Bazil, playing it. All right, Benilde now, 12 minutes as though so to play. Free to Fortier with it. Over to the far side. Now Amanda Cassidy. Cassidy with it. Gets it taken away, and she bowls over number 22, Coltis, who's back in, and that is going to be a free kick. Yeah, a little frustration there, obviously, and understandable. So now back to kick it, number 16, Tyler Plyman, just a freshman with the free kick. Below 12 minutes to go. Nice move there by Orono's number 21, Jillian Cook, and now Poland over to scoop it up. 2-1 is your score here, 11 minutes to go in the match. Benilde needs to get a goal to stay in this thing. There's Cassidy, tries to get it ahead to Aaron Long, and it comes right back to Cassidy. Maybe a fortuitous bounce as she can set it up now. Now to Frida Fortier in the middle. Fortier, very steady midfielder for the Red Knights, but it gets kicked right back out. And now Frida Fortier once again to Gagne. Now to the near side to Stella Fortier. Stella Fortier now boots it down the center, and not sure who she was trying to get it to. Cassidy, I suppose, but a lot of space and defenders in between, and now Orono has it. Number 21, Cook. Ahead to number 7, Basil, but gives it back to Cook. Headed there by Stella Fortier. Fortier now with it again, as Ali Voss created that opportunity. Fortier goes down hard, grabbing her knee, still on her seat there, and she slowly gets up. Fortier looks like she's going to be okay. Left leg there. There she goes down. Collision there with the Spartan defender. Clock still ticking, below 10 minutes. Going fast here if you're a Benilde fan. Now that's Michael, comes ahead, and Gagne, the senior captain, will have nothing doing there. She takes it away swiftly, kicks it out to midfield, out of bounds to Benilde. Now throwing it in is Lowenberg, trying to get it ahead to Cassidy. Kicked away by the defense, number 5 for Orono, Ali Swenson. And out of bounds, now in favor of Benilde. And in to throw it in is Ashton Lowenberg. Gets it into Dietzen. Dietzen now. Somebody's looking to make a play here, and that is Frida Fortier. She brings it in, kicks it ahead into the middle, trying to get it to Aaron Long, and just got ahead of her. Also back into the match, Sophia Coleman on the chase, but couldn't catch up to it before. There, the goaltender, Claire Gagne, scoops it up, and she'll boot it away. Way over midfield. Boy, when you got a 2-1 lead, that adrenaline can get you more distance on those kicks. Now Orono controlling ahead was Lowenberg trying to get it. Now Dietzen putting her way in the middle, and swiftly getting it away there was Sarah Michael. And now Ali Voss back to get it. Trouble with it though, and now she comes away with it. Voss. Deep in their own zone. That's Megan Watts, I believe. Yes, that's Watts. Now ahead to Frida Fortier, and she'll turn with it. And back to Gagne. Now to the near side to Fortier. They'll try this side. No, they'll go back to the other side. Gagne now in the middle. Somebody needs to step up and make a play. We're now below 8 minutes. Trying to get it ahead there to Coleman, and it gets rejected like a pinball machine. Now, big kick there by number 2, Preuter, all the way to Anna Poland, and she'll boot it away from about the 13-yard line. Cassidy tried to control it, unable to do so. Now Fortier. And now a big kick over towards Megan Watts. So Orono doing a nice job just kicking that ball around. Long, loopy kicks, taking up time. And now we're down to the 7-minute mark right now. Throw in for Benilde to Coleman. Dietzen. And on defense, Riley Preuter. So role reversal here. In the first half, it was Benilde sitting back, playing defense, and now it's the Spartans doing that. Just waiting for a kick just a little bit off the mark to step in, to stand in its way, intercept it, boot it out of bounds, or boot it somewhere, just take up more time. Now the throw in by the Spartans goes by everybody, so a break there for the Red Knights. But now we're less than 6.5 minutes. They've got to get something going here. There's really not a time left here. And Gagne now will, rather than kick it deep, will kick it to Fortier on the near side. Benilde needs to get something going here soon. Ashton Lowenberg with it. Nice defense there by number 3, Sarah Michael. Now Allie Voss comes away with it to Frida Fortier. Can she catch up with it? And that's what I'm talking about. Just when the ball's just a little bit off. Just like number 11 came up there, Megan Marzoff. That's what they're waiting for. Just one little off the mark. They come up, kick it away, make him start over. But all Benilde needs is one breakthrough. They're very talented. And the lead pass there. Block kicked away again by the Orono defense. Nice pass there by Orono. Into the middle there. Wow, another nice pass. Orono really showing some skill now. Look at that give and go. Oh my goodness. Look out for Benilde. Nice shot there from the outside. Boy, that was some excellent soccer there by the Spartans. That pass there, catching it up and then getting it to number 3, Michael, and her shot. Plenty of pace on it, but bends wide right. But the real important aspect of that sequence is it took 2 minutes off the clock that Benilde desperately could use. All right, Amanda, Sydney Dries trying to get it away, and she does boot it down the field. Looking for a break as Coleman as she chases it. And it goes out of bounds. And that's going to be Benilde possession, and they catch a break. Now Dries wasting no time, throws it in. Trying to get it to Cassidy. Dries comes in the middle, trying to take it away, and she does. Gets it in the middle. Orono defender there to play it. Now Frida Fortier to Aaron Long. Long with it, trying to wrestle it away. Fortier comes up to help her. Now she has it at the 30. As she pushes it ahead to Cassidy into the corner. Here comes Cassidy. And she pushes in the middle. Anybody home? Yeah, there is. Dietzon's there. Oh my goodness, Dries misses the shot, and she can't believe it. She had half the net. My goodness. That was the chance. Cassidy made it happen. Dietzon had a chance. Went off her knee, and there it is. Although she had 2 people right there. That would have been a tough goal. Now that I look at it, there are 3 people in her line of sight. But you like to try to get those balls on net. They for sure have no chance if they're not on net. Rather have them block it and hope for a rebound. Okay, Poland now. Enough lamenting about that opportunity. Now the Orono Spartans are going to get it as the clock keeps ticking. They get it going on the free kick. 16 there with it. She's had a nice game. Tyler Plyman for the Spartans. Now ball back into the Orono zone. Nice play there by the Spartans on defense. It comes to the near side. Chasing it was Stella Fortier, unable to catch up with it. Contact was made, no call, and Benilde will get possession and quickly throwing it in to Stella Fortier. And she can really throw it. Didn't get everything on it that she usually can, and Spartans are there to kick it away. That was 21, Jillian Cook. Now Poland with it. 2.5 minutes to go, and the Spartans gotta really go now. Or excuse me, the Red Knights. Ball kicked away. Megan Watts. Boy, those bouncing takes a couple seconds, and now Poland comes up to take the save away. Chance there for Benilde. Number 2, Preuter. And now we got a whistle and a free kick coming up for the Red Knights. 1:52 and counting. They've got to move quickly now. 2 soccer balls on the field. They got to pick one and go. All right, 1:45 to go. This is Benilde's chance right here. Big free kick from midfield. Danielle Gagne, she's gonna get it down there. There's a chance, ball getting through, Coleman's there. Ball kicked away, and they do call a push, I believe, on Stella Fortier. So now a free kick for Orono, and this could spell curtains for the Red Knights. They need to get a miracle. Clock keeps ticking, 1:08. 3 to Fortier fields it, gets it right back into the defense of the Spartans. 56 seconds to go. Now free to Fortier, kicking it ahead, doesn't get through. Great defense there by the by the Spartans. That was number 5 coming up, Allie Swenson. Now Benilde with it, 40 seconds. Ball kicks ahead. Spartans boot it back. Boy, that is just time-consuming kicks. Ball still in play. Clock still ticking, 27 seconds. Boy, they gotta go. Now out of bounds. Whistle, clock keeps running. Substitutions, that is to take time off the clock. No, they do stop the clock this time. Maybe there's a rule for substitutions, because that would be kind of a dirty tactic to just substitute to take time off the clock, but 10 seconds to go. They're counting it down here at USBank Stadium, and I'm afraid that's going to be it for the Red Knights as the time expires. The Orono Spartans running onto the field as they come from behind after a 1-0 deficit in the first half, with 2 goals in the second to win the semifinal match, and they will face Matamidi in the final. Tough match for Benilde, but that's our broadcast for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Robert Christensen, and for Paul Broden, our producer, have a great night.